Kevin, when we were talking about doing this very thing yesterday, we were talking about the Southwest jet coming in. He's on approach. He's nearly touchdown and done with his flight. And he sees a plane on the runway, and he aborts his landing and says, "Go and run." Can you describe a little bit? You described this last night. What's going on in the cockpit? What's going on with the airplane?
What we talked about yesterday was they were so close to the ground, right? You can see the wheels are not very far from touching. Here's what's going to happen when you touch down. A, you're going to start decelerating.
Yep.
And B, immediately there's a lever. The speed, people see the spoilers come up all the time. Okay. And on landing, those spoilers, all spoiler panels come up.
They're on top of the wing, correct?
Yes. And the reason is you want air smoothly flowing over your wing to create lift. You're on the ground. You want to destroy that lift. What's the quickest way? Throw those panels up. So on airliners, there's an auto function. So you put the lever, which you can move manually, you put it in auto so that at wheel spin up, boom, those spoilers pop up quickly. Now there's no more lift being created, or very little, and the weight is now on the wheels, and now the brakes are more effective for stopping. Okay.
That's typically what you're doing when you're landing. Right. You're trying to stop.
And talk about expectation bias, right? These guys were expecting to land. They are this close to touching down. Those spoilers popping up. Uh-oh. If you want to go around now, there's three things you're going to do. You're going to pull back. You're going to add power, max thrust.
Yep.
And you want those spoilers to be stowed. You've only got two hands.
Right.
I think intuitively anybody, especially how close those aircraft were, seeing a windshield full of airplane crossing left to right, whoever was flying would have pulled back, went full power, and I don't know if they would have had enough power in that moment to overcome the spoilers still being deployed. I don't know what would have happened. Yeah. They were awfully close. I really don't. Yeah. By the way, the plane can overcome those spoilers. Those engines are powerful. I'm not saying you wouldn't fly. I'm just saying I don't know how quickly the whole response of all of that would have been, given how close they were, had they touched down and then tried to go around maneuver at that point.